Okay. Hello, my name is Cosmos Star, and today I am doing an interview with myself about the experience of chasing the cinema about Deadwater Gap. So, what inspired me was because of the album itself and also Delwater Gap going on tour. When he has his photographers video him and also taking photos of him. There's a lot of black and white photos, and it kind of gives off of like this cinematic view of like a black and white film in my mind. And so, including with like some of his music videos, some of his merch stuff, like, and I also really like personally, like, I'm not a huge fan of black and white films, but movies, but like in general, of like just a sense of like a film that's black and white. I really like that. I also do share black and white things on my social media and stuff. So that kind of gave me the idea of like, you know, chasing the cinema, which is a lot of black and white mixture type of vibe, and also just because like we're chasing, it's almost like we're chasing Holden through this journey, through this tour of just seeing black and white like videos and photos. So this was very important for me to capture because I knew it was going to be super intimate experience versus like when everyone in like general mission comes in, and like obviously Deadwater Gap's concerts are throughout always an intimate experience. However, Soundcheck is a different kind of, it's very light and very soft um uh, uh, essence of like just a room, and also getting to have like almost individualized conversations with Holden more. And it was a really nice time. He played some songs like To Philly. He played also Chat Stain. Incredible songs that for some reason he regularly does not play when it comes to Showtime. But it was very intimate. I had very much lovely chats a couple of times with during Holden and in the barricades. I was able to gift him the Chimera itself. But like the gift that I gave him, I had to give it to a security person because their rules of for the venues, like I can't give personal gifts to the artist. I should have said that was my fault because I should have kept my mouth shut. But because I literally said that during the lot in during my security checkpoint and stuff. But not other than that, I was able to get confirmation from the same person that took that gift and said that they were able to receive it. So I'm happy with that. So I don't really think about this that much other than that I'm filming it and knowing that I'm capturing the show. I think like I don't necessarily have to balance it like focus on like, oh, I need to be quiet, or I need to I don't need to think about it. I just have a good time thinking about the song and stuff. And like this is like an individual experience, even though everyone is experiencing it around me. But like since we're like recording this and like also singing and stuff like that, it's not like something professional. Like this is supposed to be mostly fun and fun. It's supposed to be more fun, and you get to hear me, you get to hear Holden, obviously, but you also get to see things like point of view of when Holden like literally gave me the button for not NFU. That was crazy. I love that. I was so shocked. Yeah, experiences like that. So I don't really need to think about it that much. I just do. I just exist. Here's the thing. It doesn't, it's just, it still feels like just a video. However, I will say the reason why it's mostly cinematic is because from the intro to the end of the video, like I make it into that instead of it starting from the beginning of like sound check and then the show. I wanted this to be like a movie, like you see the movie intro and then the credits. Especially when I also like do trailers that I have posted and created. That's why I wanted to be more cinematic rather than just like, hey, I'm going to this concert, so I'm going to capture it, and then I capture it. No, I wanted to do something a little bit different and made it more cinematic than just a video. Yes, there was very unexpected moments, especially when I just brought up like when Holden wanted me to do the color change of the lights for NFU. That made me so excited inside. I killed it with the lights. If you haven't seen it already, like I killed it with the lights. Like I think that's the best light show ever on the tour. What also killed me was like when the opener, I believe Hannah, she asked like anyone in the audience, like, is there anyone as a singer? And I was like, I was like shocked, like throughout her performance, and like really incredible vocalist, incredible. But when she asked, like when she was like when people around me pointed at me, because I was just talking with people, that she was like, "Do you sing?" And I was like, yeah. And so I did sing and it was really nice. Unfortunately, I didn't capture that moment, but I know other people around me did. And so low key, they haven't given me that footage yet. But if I do get that footage, I will definitely post it on my fan account. But I wasn't expecting um, that, which was really fun for Hannah to do. And also for Holden to like mention me a couple times through the show because he was just so amazed of my outfit. He was so amazed. He probably is amazed of like the gift that I gifted him, like cool stuff that I have come up with and just show out, because that's what I do. I love fashion. Yeah. His challenge that I face while filming a concert is holding the phone. Like I would love to have like some person who may not doesn't they don't have to be a fan of the artist, but someone who they either I pay them and I have enough money where I don't have to worry about like losing money. Like I'll pay someone or they buy their own ticket just to come to the concert and film the show and me. That would be lovely, but it's just me myself filming it, and that's the hard thing is like because I would like to use my hands, I would like to I would like to dance and stuff like that, but I have to make sure that the camera angle for the majority it's facing at the artist. So that's the mostly difficult part. I would say the second difficult part is like battery, because when I film for that long and I'm at first I'm at 100%, but then I filming that long without charging it at the same time, it drains my battery. But thankfully, because I'm very smart of what I do, I get a portable charger and I charge at the same time. And I have like my charger either in my pocket, like in my pants pocket, or in my pocket in my suit. I think again, this so-called cinematic experience, this chasing the cinema, is literally chasing Holden and chasing the experience of black and white moments. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. And it's, I'll say, like, it's different than if it's in color. It gives off like a gray experience. Like, it can affect emotions, it affects appearances. I don't know necessarily what I'm trying to say, but like, hopefully that helps. But like I said, like, I do love the black and white photos and videos. Like, that's why I love it. So this is an experience of a guppy who goes to Delwater Gap's concerts. Period. But also people who are new, who are seeing this. Let me say it is a very it is an experience that is not like an intimate experience. I'm gonna say that again. It's a very intimate experience. I say it's different because it's a lot of black and white film, like a lot of black and white. Even though there's some color in the show, like during the songs they change color. However, there's like one of Holden's crew members have like a video camera or something, and it's like it is in black and white. So, but it just gives off like, it literally gives off like when you're in like at home and you have like your own movie like screen, own movie camera, whatever it's called, and a projector, and you like use a blanket, like, because like that's what it's giving. It's like you're inside of a blanket and you're projecting it on the blanket. That's what it's giving. An inside movie cinematic experience. I do see myself continuing to do this, mostly for Holden, because I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but Holden's not necessarily like a mainstream artist. He's more of an artist that is leading up towards going mainstream. But and that's, like I said, it's not a bad thing, but it's like still intimate. It's just an intimate experience. It's moments where, you know, when it's like, it's different when you're in a venue that's small compared to a large crowd, like in a large stadium. Like, I think because I'll be able to have moments where if I'm in that small venue, like Holden is going to definitely see me, versus like the State Farm Stadium. Like, obviously he's not gonna see me, but you know, we're still gonna like wave and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's I mean, I do see myself continuing to do this. The reason why now lately I have well, let me just say this, I am actually going to pause because literally I want to get a new phone and capture experiences in a better quality. I mean, this is not a bad quality, but I just really want a new phone. And secondly, I need to save my money, like in general. Like, that's why this was the last concert for Say, but I went to another concert which was a festival and stuff. However, I just need to save my money more. I want more money, and when I get that more money, then when I get that more money and also get that new phone, of course, let me just hopefully continue on with this experience, and above all, in general, with posting and stuff. But you know, it's just, I need more. I need to do something different. Now, before I go, thank you so much for watching, but before I go, I wanted to share the project that I have made for guppies on that show day before the show. I went while I was waiting in line. I had some guppies draw and anything that's related to Delwater Gap, and I wanted to show that. But first, I wanted to show what I have made, because this is, I think, impressive of me doing this. And so I really appreciate all the guppies who have drawn on this. You have made this book awesome, and I can't wait to in the future do other projects like this. So this is the first one. I like that. Obviously, I can't, like, we have to. This is my favorite one. This one is my favorite one. Okay, I think this is the last one. Yeah, this is my last one that I did. Now, these are the, what guppies have drawn. Oh, hold on, let me do that. Okay. Oh, wow. Nice. I love this one. This is my favorite one. Yes. Yes. Also really cute. Yes. I put your bath water in my soup. Nice. Purple teeth. And also included in that gift, I did give him purple teeth, for the record. What does this say? Mm-hmm. Forever. Nice. Another one. Okay. This one goes backwards, but love that. There I go. Oh, love. Oh, look. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice. I love this one. I don't know why they're saying sorry. Like, it's giving. He does that. He does that on purpose, y'all. Like, he does like the pose. He does that on purpose. Yeah, so much aura. Another one. Nice. I think this is the last one. Hold on, one more. And I guess that's pretty much it. So I really appreciate it for the guppies for doing that. I also really appreciate people in general watching this interview and also watching the Chasing the Cinema. Thank you so much for everything. I really also appreciate Holden for just being at scheduling a concert in Phoenix. It was the best concert I ever experienced, or one of the best concerts, excuse me, because there's other artists too, but also this is one of the best concerts I ever experienced. So I really appreciate bringing the Chasing the Chimera here in Phoenix, Arizona. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy. Definitely subscribe, like, so you can see more content like this in the future. But anyways, we'll see you next time.